Have you ever felt an earthquake? If you live in the western United States, you may have felt your house start to shake a little. This means you experienced an earthquake. Meet Caroline. Caroline is a seismologist. A seismologist is a scientist who studies earthquakes and how earthquakes waves move through the earth. Caroline works in California, where there are a lot of earthquakes. Earthquakes shake the ground, which can cause damage to a lot of things, such as buildings and roads. An earthquake can even destroy an entire neighborhood. Caroline wants to come up with a way to warn people that an earthquake is about to occur so they can seek safety. She has heard some people say that dogs will bark or cats will meow before an earthquake, but she thinks the public needs a more reliable warning system. Caroline thinks of an app that people can download on their phones to warn them of earthquakes before they happen would be a really good idea. If people had a warning before an earthquake, it could save lives by giving people time to get to a safe place. To deliver the earthquake warning to users, Caroline has to keep track of earthquake wave activity. Earthquake waves are called seismic waves. Seismic waves carry energy through the earth, just like waves carry energy through the ocean. Caroline uses a tool called a seismometer to detect and measure seismic wave activity. Seismometers create a picture called a seismogram. A seismogram looks like a bunch of squiggly lines, but those lines tell us important information about earthquakes, such as how long it lasts, how strong it is, and the location of the earthquake. Take a look at this seismogram machine room that is recording earthquakes happening all over the world. The first energy that is generated by an earthquake moves quickly through the ground. This wave is the first to be recognized by the seismometer during an earthquake. Luckily, this type of earthquake wave does not typically cause damage. Once the seismometer detects seismic wave activity, a warning can be pushed out to users through an app. The warning will make a loud sound on everyone's phone before the slower moving, damage-causing waves appear. This will give people a few seconds to find a safe place during an earthquake before they can feel the shaking. The app will also have a countdown timer to show the user when to expect the next shakes to begin. In addition to telling the user when an earthquake is about to happen, the app will also notify people of how strong it will be. This information will give people an idea of how severe the damage might be. The amount of energy the earthquake produces is shown on the seismogram by the height of the wave. The height of the wave is called amplitude. The more energy the wave is carrying, the higher the waves will be on the seismogram. Caroline also wants to include a section on the app about safety tips during earthquakes. For example, if you are inside a building, you should move away from objects that can fall on you by sitting under a table. Or if you're in a car, you want to make sure you stop and don't drive on any bridges. Caroline also thinks it would be cool to have a feature on the app where you can connect with family and friends. The app users can click a button that says they are safe after the earthquake, so your followers can check on you to make sure you're okay. Caroline is really excited to get to work on developing her app with her team because it can prevent injuries and even deaths during an earthquake. Earthquakes can be scary, but with her new app, people can feel a little less worried. Can you think of any other features Caroline should include on her app? Now it's your turn to go on an adventure and be a seismologist.